fucking start. I don't know.
Do you guys remember those things?
I got to figure out the YouTube thing, dude.
Oh, you figured it out?
No, I didn't.
No, oh no. Oh,
I forgot to change the name for the.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
shit.
you got it figured out.
I wish.
Not that you got to figure it out.
Dude, I don't know anything about YouTube.
All I know is how to watch YouTube.
You ever get into like the deep, weird, seated fucking?
Every once in a while, you get deep into that shit. Yeah,
that shit's nuts, man.
Like old school deep YouTube.
Yeah. You start getting into these videos that are fucking like 8 years old, and it only has like 520 views. You're like, what the fuck? This is the weirdest fucking video on YouTube. And then all of a sudden the next video plays and you're just like, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck is happening here?
And then next thing you know, you're watching a video on how to prevent rattlesnake bites.
Hey, wait. Rattlesnake bites. What happened to the music? All right.
I don't know, but I did get a notification that we are live on YouTube, but it still says Happy Flu Year.
Oh shit! Happy Flu Year.
Still, Happy Flu Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy Flu Year, yeah.
And unfortunately, we do have the first YoBro radio casualty of 2019 to the flu. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it's with great sadness that we here at YoBro Radio say goodbye to Zeus.
Dude, I didn't even pull up, make a memorial or anything.
I know, it's very
Happy Flu Year. God damn it. I should have fucking... Yeah. I forgot to log in and change all the details before I started broadcasting.
We have 2 Happy Flu Years.
What the fuck? And the music's not playing. What the fuck is happening? All right. Give me 1 second.
Did you fire Chuck again?
I did. He's gone. Did? Yeah, no, he's gone.
All right. Yeah, turn that down, though, before you turn on the music, because that's like my ears have been really sensitive lately. I'm gonna be honest, and
it's because your nipples are sensitive.
It's because my nipples are sensitive.
They're related.
They're still healing.
God damn it! I don't know what to play.
God damn it! No.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me fix this.
Thanks so much.
So it's Happy Flu Year until the show ends, and then I can go back and edit that shit.
Happy Flu Year.
I don't know. What does Mixler say? What's the name of the show on Mixler?
I think it should still say it says business time.
Yeah, business time. It's business. It's business time.
Where's New Zealand Outsider when you need him?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is our mate?
I still, I thought it was fucking hilarious when I was telling him. I said, Australians are like, "G'day, mate," and New Zealanders are like, "G'day, mate." And he was like, that's so true. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, Flight of the Conchords.
It is though.
It is
true.
They're pretty much exactly the same.
It's just like
only different.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I will say this: I still want to move to Australia.
For how long?
I don't know, maybe the rest of my life.
Really?
Really.
Why?
Because
who in their right mind wants to go to Australia? Dude, they used to send prisoners to Australia. Why would you want to go to Australia?
Because I like the desert, and Australia is all desert. Like straight up all desert. That's why I like it. It's just an island of desert.
I guess. I mean,
it's just a super fascinating continent to me. Like the Great Barrier Reef, which is like greatly been diminished over the past few decades.
The Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah, dude.
This dude.
Yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Great Barrier Reef should wasn't one of the 7 wonders of the world is the Great Barrier Reef?
I I don't know.
Because there were seven. There were seven for each continent. One for each continent. Because we had the Grand Canyon in America. Mexico had a volcano. Egypt had, Africa has the Great Pyramids of Egypt, Giza, and I think Australia had the Great Barrier Reef. They're like 7 wonders of the world. But
the Great Barrier Reef is one of the 7 wonders. Really?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was one of the 7 wonders of
the world.
And
this is compared to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon and shit.
And to the Grand Canyon, yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, it was. I mean, it's definitely been greatly damaged, over the past few years by tourists and overfishing and.
How amazing would it be to go to a city?
Very tragic,
right? No. How amazing would it be to go to a city that has just hanging gardens of fruit off the buildings and.
Oh, dude, are you talking about like Pandora and fucking like Avatar?
I mean, I guess, but it's the hanging gardens, dude. Like that was one of the previous 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah,
and it was a hanging garden, and you can go and pluck grapes that were just there, and
dude, that sounds that sounds otherworldly,
right? But that was a story that happened in our fucking like.
It sounds like something out of Gulliver's Travels, is what it sounds like, to be honest.
Look, the town.
But I mean, I'm saying it's a real thing. For
it
sure,
is a real thing.
But it sounds like something out of like a fantasy novel.
I mean, and not only that, the place itself also had the greatest library in the entire world.
Alexandria?
Well, yeah, that was around the same time.
Yeah.
And
that library
again, the library was one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yep.
And it was fucking burned down, dude.
All that knowledge. Poof.
Yeah.
Tragic.
All of the knowledge of the world of the time.
Yes. We said we're getting emotional tonight, people.
Holy shit,
Weep
dude.
for the lost knowledge.
Dude, Alexandria used to hold the fucking knowledge of how to build pyramids and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. All of the fucking
of Greek fire, dude. Yeah. Greek fire that has been lost to this day.
Dude, I think about it. I'll be honest. I think about like the burning of the Library of Alexandria pretty often, at least once a week.
Just how much was lost? Dude?
Well, yeah, how much handwritten knowledge and information and. Instructions and guides and just stories that are lost forever. Think some of the fucking greatest novels ever written are probably gone forever because of that great burning.
Oh, I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
But can you imagine being a curator and having to go out and find these books
and then have them watch them burn up?
Well, just be a curator and you go out and you. Dude, that is the legitimate.
Yeah.
That is a legitimate fucking Indiana Jones right there.
He was an archaeologist, though.
Yeah, but okay, a curator. Fuck. I'm trying to think of because there was that one show, The Librarians.
The Library. Was there a show called The Librarians?
It was a show called The Librarians, and they were
Was it about a secret?
Well, they were archaeological time hunter type things, and they would go back and curate shit for their own museum.
Yeah. That's fucking. I've never seen that show, or I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, The Librarians.
Was it on Sci-Fi or something?
I think it was on TBS or some shit.
TBS or back when ABC was doing.
No.
WB?
TBS. No,
WB?
TBS.
It was on TBS.
I think it was on TBS.
Maybe high TBS
Sci-Fi. Maybe TBS. It was only on cable, I think. And then they finally got it syndicated to Fox or some shit for a while.
Yes,
but it was late night. It was late night, 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night type shit. And not even Fox. It was UPN.
UPN, America's #1 TV network. Man, UPN was the bomb back then.
What did UPN stand for?
Universal People Network. I
Was
don't
it
know.
Universal? I always thought it was like the Urban People Network.
Racist.
I know, dude. At the time, UPN was playing nothing but like Moesha and shit like that. Like,
you remember those old TVs where you could like program the names of the channels on them?
Yeah.
My one buddy, Ben actually did this. Benji, fucking, he programmed his TV to show up for the Mexican channel Spic.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So like when his parents would turn it to there, it would show like channel 11, SPIC. Like,
really?
Like what the fuck? Like in that old like neon green like text that appears on screen. You know, remember those TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like it was.
Really?
Yeah.
What a racist.
Yeah, he was.
Oh shit! Hey, Strange, what it do, buddy?
Strange.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
I need to find. Like, I don't know.
What do you need to find? You need to find the light, the traveler's light.
Yes. Which I actually went today, and I got an Ingram. I got stupid shit.
Dude, you haven't gotten your other two supers yet, have you? You've only got the blades, right?
Yeah, I only got the blades.
Ah, man, because you're
No, I need to get the hammer. And
the hammer's for Titans.
Is that Titan? I thought because it's all fire shit.
Yeah, well, every class has every class has three subclasses. Okay. Yeah.
So then, what are the rest for the hunter?
The next one is gonna be like you got your arc staff, right? So the next for the arc staff, you're gonna.
I'm not worried about anything else. Like I don't care about the void. I don't care about.
Oh well, then you're fine then.
Yeah, no. The thousand blade thing, like that's perfect. Like it'll take down.
It's one of the best supers out right now.
Especially if you're playing in Crucible, dude. If you're playing in Crucible and you lay that down in a hallway with like 5 dudes in there, they're done.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's fun as fuck.
And then you have the shards, and then you regain every single fucking super kill that you got, and then you lay it down again at their fucking at their
you and your shards.
Oh, dude! And then you do it at their spawn. So you come around the corner and you see them like all trying to spread out again, and you boom,
fucking
all those blades again. Boom! That's 3 in a row. Now they're spawning in a different
again,
and now they're spawning in a completely different area.
Well, dude, like I will say this. So the other two ones that you get with the arc staff, you'll be able to like deflect and bounce back attacks. So like you can like actually you like spin your staff around and it just creates like a little force field as you're running, and you can like block. You can bounce back like blade barrage attacks. And other like even like bullets and shit, so you can bounce shit back to people, or just like straight up block it. Like I used it in a strike once. Like one of the players was carrying a like an orb to drop off somewhere, and like they can't attack during that. So like I popped my like arc super and just fucking blocked for them and like cleared the path. Like blocking everything,
no
like,
shit.
as they like to make it.
All right, I don't know, man.
There's like I will say like because like it like there's that one and like with the void one, the other perks that you get with that one is you if you're crouched and you get a precision kill, you go invisible for like 8 seconds and you can see through walls. So you don't have to have your super on.
I don't know.
So. I think like, it can be pretty fun if you want to be kind of a more stealthy character.
I understand
because like I used that in the Crucible once, like, and I forgot I had it, and I was crouched and I like fucking headshot this dude with my bow, and I go invisible, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot I had this, and fucking ran across the other side of the map and snuck up behind these dudes and like took them out. Like it's
see, but the way I play now, it's completely different. Like
right, but it's like it is one of those things where it's like if you want to like
if
play
I wanted to be a sniper, with a bow, then I would totally do like some sort of like stealthy thing. But I'm like in your face. Let's fucking get raw and fucking game this shit out.
You haven't used the golden gun much, have you?
I have not. What is it called? The Durang?
No, like that's your other super is the golden gun.
Oh no, I don't like it.
Dude, it's I rocked that one for a while. It's tough, but if you can, like, you can get fucking really good at it. Like, you in Crucible, like, it's one shot kills no matter what. Like, so, and it's like instantaneous. It's the only like long range kind of super that like the hunters have. Like, there's the fucking the Titans have that hammer. And like the warlocks have that sword.
So if I use that super in like a regular battle with some sort of wanted enemy, and I one shot him, will it one shot him or take his shield down, and then I can shoot him again?
You could do. I mean, depending on.
Or let's say even Gambit. Let's say Gambit, where these dudes come in with an overshield, and so you have to take their shield down.
If you had if you popped your golden gun right as they came in, you could one shot them.
Okay,
but like it does take some skill. Like it was one of the things, like I said, when I wanted to change up like the my play style and try and like be like more of a gunslinger.
Okay.
Because
I'm cool with that.
Getting into like hand cannons and stuff, and
I guess I'll try it. I mean, what's the other one? Is it there? Aren't there three?
Yeah.
Three
so
supers?
you got your arc staff, your golden guns with the blades, and then you have the tether, the arrow one.
That is stupid.
The third one in that one is you get the invisible blades. So that one, like, you can turn invisible in your super. And you're off radar, and you're just, kind of like predator status.
But at that point, you should be carrying at least a shotgun and a sniper rifle.
Right. But then,
at least, like I said,
but
the bow and a sniper rifle or a sidearm or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
Hand cannon. These guys all use hand cannons.
Hand cannons. Yes.
Fucking noobs. Anyone who uses a fucking hand cannon is no different than anyone who used to use noob tubes in Call of Duty.
Dude, I love hand cannons, and they do take some skill.
So did fucking noob tubes.
You're talking about boomsticks, noob sticks,
noobs. Yeah.
Noob
tubes were fucking like. It took skill to really get some good kills with that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, same with hand cannons, but you see them a lot, and
they're all noobs for using them.
Yeah,
use something that fucking has a low impact and get some fucking accuracy in that bitch.
Well, I wish like submachine guns were a little more viable. I want to see more submachine guns.
Strange doesn't know what's going on.
We're talking another language, Strange.
All right, we're really going to talk some different language here.
Yeah.
So, where is Zur this week?
Zur is. I can find out right now. I got the app on my phone, man.
Ooh,
check this out. The app is called Where Is Zur?
And does it tell you what he has for sale?
Yes, Zur is in the EDZ.
Ooh, okay, easy peasy.
And this week he has. Dun, 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 dun. He's got the Dune Marchers for the Titan, the Celestial Nighthawk for Hunter, Sanguine Alchemy for the Warlock, and the weapon he's got this week is Graviton Lance, which you should pick up.
Wait, what is that?
The Graviton Lance?
Yeah.
It's a pulse rifle in your energy slot, but get this, like, I can bring up the exact shit right now. What does it say? The second shot of a burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall off. So, and what that basically means is like kill. Yeah, where's the other one? Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that track targets.
All right, that's actually pretty cool.
It's for a long time before they did before they changed up the sandbox.
Okay.
That was the killer in Crucible all the time. It was like, oh, what the fuck did I kill by? Graviton Lance. What killed me this time? Graviton Lance.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
And because like it's pretty awesome. It took me a long time. I finally got the thing fucking fully upgraded and masterworked, and it's awesome.
So you have the Graviton Lance already?
Yeah, I have the Graviton Lance, and I had it like fully masterworked. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like with exotic weapons,
What perks do you have on it? Does it have its own perks? Like those perks don't change, right?
right? For exotic weapons, they're not random. They're all the same. So you know what you're getting each time, but like that's part of the thing is because they're so high powered that they have, like kind of, you know, sometimes like over the top perks, and sometimes people say, oh, this needs to be nerfed.
Fuck that, dude.
I know.
Any gun that you say
Don't
need to
nerf.
be nerfed, no. If you're getting nerfed, then you need to get better.
Well, that's how I feel too. Like even as someone like I fucking suck ass in fucking the Crucible aspect of it, playing against other people. Like I suck ass. I know it, but I don't want anything to be nerfed.
No, dude,
Like,
don't fucking.
If anything, don't nerf anything. Buff other shit.
Yeah, no.
Like make that other shit up to par with the other things.
No,
like,
not even that. No,
like,
it means you need to fucking grind to get this fucking gun.
Yeah, it's that's an aspect of it too. Like, but also, yeah, like make everything viable in
because the way Destiny does it, it doesn't make you pay for the guns.
Right. It's about like you got to work for it.
You got to work for them,
which I respect about this game 100%. Which is why Activision's pissed off about them because they want to add more microtransactions.
Dude,
in the
fuck
game.
that. They have way too many to begin with.
There's a lot of shit in there that
go buy some silver. Oh,
yeah, buy some silver and you can get this shit.
No,
and
once they start doing and they don't do too many microtransactions for weapons.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like you can get weapons in Eververse and shit like that. Like
no,
you get ornaments there.
Ornaments, yeah. You don't get you don't get weapons. That's the one thing I do like about it. Like the few.
That's the only thing, right? Like you can't pay for weapons. No, you gotta grind your ass off to get these weapons. Fuck that. Fuck nerfing anything. Fuck complaining about having. Yeah, get good. Get good at your fucking game. If you really like this game, then fucking get good.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And that's why, like, I know the parts of the game that I like to play, and I play those parts mostly, and the parts that I don't enjoy, I don't play as much.
Again, I got a gun that you don't have, and you've fucking been playing this game for 2 years now.
But there's a lot of guns that I have that you don't too. But yeah, it's just, but
there are a lot of guns. Yeah, a lot of guns.
There are, and which is fucking awesome. And there's some guns that like you'll see people pull out. And I see YouTube videos of guys killing people in Crucible with like green weapons.
Right, nice.
Like old,
that's actually
or
pretty
blues or blue weapons.
I actually like that. I like that idea.
There's one like I seen a video. He's like this shotgun is actually overpowered and it's a blue one, and he's like showing like how accurate it is and like how big a range he can get on this thing. And he's like, and people don't expect it because it's like, oh, he's got a blue, like
right, but it's ranked up to his current level and shit. Yeah,
that and it's just a good shotgun. Or you know, he's just showing it off. But yeah, dude. No, it's fun. I watch YouTube videos on this shit, and
dude, you watch way too many YouTube videos on this shit.
I'll be like, I can tell you a lot of the main YouTube fucking Destiny players.
Well, all I know is I enjoy the game. This game that was 0 out of 10 is actually 100% enjoyable. Very unplayable, but very enjoyable.
Agreed. I do enjoy it, and like sometimes I'll get caught up and I'll get like people reading shit and be like, fuck you, you think this game is stupid, you're dumb, like, stop playing the game. Yeah, it's like whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy the game for what it is, and like if to me,
but they're continuing to add stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like for me, like playing a game that I've seen go through changes and things added into the game and things changed about the way the game works. Right.
And they're like renaming things and moving things that were this before, but now they're not, and now this new thing is called that, and like even the dawning. This last Christmas was the dawning, and you bake cookies and you fucking I
love shit like that.
Earn shit so you can have this cool ass little fucking, what is it, like the sparrow. It's
you get the basically it's a sleigh sparrow.
Yeah, it's a sleigh. You get a sleigh and you get to ride around, and when
Drop
it's
money.
Christmas time, you drop money in present form for people who are around, and it's fucking it's fucking
awesome.
cool.
Dude,
yeah,
I'm excited because the next one, there is another one coming up for Valentine's Day called Crimson Days.
Oh no!
And it's gonna be.
I
don't know.
Oh, hopefully
I wonder
it's all red. If it's all red, dude,
and you have to.
Oh my god!
And I hope you have to make Valentine's cards for all the other NPCs in the
chocolates. You're gonna have to deliver
game.
chocolates.
Yes, heart-shaped chocolates.
Yeah,
I'm for it, man. I'm all for it.
It'll be like emote chocolate.
I'm all for it. That was.
Yeah,
You're gonna have the dawning event was fun.
Cookie. It's gonna be cookies again. Only heart-shaped cookies.
Yes, I'm for it. I can't wait.
Just with a different character, so they didn't have to do much work. They just reskin the same thing.
Yeah. God damn it. I hate it when they did that. Like, God damn it. Like, this is the same fucking weapon. The Mananin or the fucking goddamn.
It's just a reskin.
Braga. I don't know. Yeah, it's a reskin. They barely changed anything about it. But
what the
but yeah, man, it's
what the fuck? Yo, Strange. Go to the YouTube.
Go to the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Search Yo Bro Radio on YouTubes.
We're going to put it out there. I'm just, kind of growing a catalog or whatever. At least 10 episodes deep. And then I'm really going to start putting it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, no, I've been having fun with it. That game is awesome. And, it's actually funny because, like, yesterday I bought the new the e-juice for my vape, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I got the same flavor that I usually get, but they've been out for like 2 weeks or whatever. So I haven't really like had this my regular flavor since before I left for Reno for Christmas. So like I'm vaping this again, and I'm getting that flavor that I'm used to, and it was literally taking me back to the first time that I was vaping on this, like this particular flavor.
Okay.
Like it was like that's how like.
Do you think the strawberry flavor was a palate cleanser?
I don't know if it was that, or if, like I said, if it was just because I hadn't had this flavor in so long.
That means it's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, it was nothing.
You started feeling like you were tasting the coil,
like I said,
as opposed to the actual
like,
vape juice, and you got what is it called, vape tongue or
vapor's tongue or whatever. Yeah, like I said, I'm tasting nothing. I'm vaping this strawberry flavor, and I'm tasting absolutely nothing.
I hate your mod again.
Yeah, and so yeah, I got the B-Bax flavor back, and I was vaping on that, and it was taking me back to when I first got that flavor. And when I first got that flavor, it was around the time that I first started playing Destiny.
Really?
And so like I was like I'm vaping it, and
didn't
like,
I introduced you to that flavor?
Yeah, you
right?
introduced me to the flavor, and like it was like I'm vaping on it, and it was just taking me back to like the first.
It never loses its flavor.
And it never has for me. Like,
if anything, it changes its flavor profile. So where it's like, is this raspberry all of a sudden?
Yeah, or like, am I tasting grape?
Grape? Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't even know that it was strawberry watermelon.
Yeah, I thought it was grape. And
I didn't know what it was. I
thought it was a blueberry. I thought it was a blueberry and strawberry mix.
I didn't know what it was.
Legitimately, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
I thought it was a blueberry strawberry.
Because like everybody, like when I vape around them, like people say like, oh, that smells like cotton candy. That makes you think of a carnival, or that, or this or that, or it's very sweet or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what it is honestly, but yeah, I feel like been fucking taken back to the first times that I've been playing fucking Destiny. And like back when it was super basic because there weren't really like any DLCs out yet, and so like I'm just like being reminded of the chilling on Titan because there was nowhere else to go really.
Right.
And it's just like I would just spend like hours on Titan.
But Titan is actually pretty dope with their public events on Titan.
Yeah.
And shit. The public events on Titan are actually they're fun.
They are fun.
And then not only that, like they're constant wanted characters that are popping up in Titan. within like it's like I feel like it's every 10 minutes that they pop up there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's pretty much 10 minutes, and it's one of the fun places that I used to hang out a lot of, and I could know wherever all the chests were gonna spawn in. And
when did they introduce Mars? Was Mars beforehand?
Mars was the second DLC.
Okay, so it goes Mars, Titan, then Tangled Shore.
No, so when Destiny 2 came out, there was the EDZ, Titan, Io, and Nessus, and then with the next one you got Mercury. Then after that you got Mars, and then you got the Tangled Shore.
Okay,
and the Dreaming City. Yeah.
So Mars was before the Tangled Shore.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, the Tangled Shore is dope as fuck. It is my favorite area to go, like, just fuck around in. But I also like the Dreaming City because the Dreaming City has so many fucking enemies there.
Yes, dude, and there's only one spawn point, only one fast travel point.
Yeah. There's only one fast travel point, and then you go and explore, and then you find like 3 fucking like factions fighting each other all at once, and you just go over there and fucking destroy all of them, and then and then another faction just down the way, and you're like, holy shit, they're all here, everyone's here,
and like it'll change like from week to week. Like the most you'll see different enemies in different areas.
Okay.
And you'll see more of a certain enemy than others.
Okay.
And shit. And like have you done the blind well yet?
No, I haven't because I need a coach and I need to know where I'm going. But today when I went to the Dreaming City, I encountered Taken fighting a Hive.
Nice.
that were fighting Vex.
Damn.
All in the same area,
dude.
Like right there. Like it was just like super after super after super, and I was taking them all out. And I was like, fuck this! I'm getting business time. Like
sweet business, baby.
Yeah, sweet business. So I fucking boom get that, and I'm just like
grab that shit
fucking
up.
just let it go. I'm like fuck breakneck right now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and so I went through, and then with this pistol, this fucking sidearm that I have that's fully automatic mod and shit, dude. And then I have a boss spec on this, or a minor spec on this bitch. So all these minor bosses that are usually the ones that you're fighting anyway, it's nothing.
Blow through them, just tear them up.
2 shots take away their fucking overshield, and then like 3 shots half their fucking life.
Yeah.
And then you go over there and stab them twice, and they're done.
Dude, it's awesome. I will say this, like that's one thing that they about the Destiny games is they want to make you feel like fucking powerful. Like they want to make you feel like super, and like and having those like they call them like hero moments or something like that in the game. I think is what they call them, but
hero moments.
Having those moments where you just like fuck yes, like you just
Like, no, I usually get those in Gambit.
Yeah, and it is fun as fuck, and like recently I've started like my warlock.
Okay,
and like,
recently that thing's already like surpassed my character.
Oh, I gotta make a Titan next. But
my hero moments come in Gambit when I go and stab when I go and stab the primeval at the last possible moment, and then it kills him.
You had a fucking. I wish I would have fucking told you to like clip that shit. But there was like a moment you had the other day where you I was watching you play Gambit, and you had invaded the other team's side, and you killed. Like I watched you kill all of the members of their team. And then, as soon as you killed like the last guy or whatever, you came back to your map,
and I killed the primeval.
And like you spawned in, and you were directly facing the primeval with your fucking machine gun already drawn, and you're like, oh shit, you win. Like you fucking, I want you fucking bam, 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 fucking take these guys out, and then
with the
bam,
last
bam, bam.
like 11 bullets that I had.
Yes, and it's like you killed that last team. You guys were losing when you came in. It was a fucking amazing moment to watch. I felt like I don't necessarily know what it's like, but I felt like I was watching my favorite team win the Super Bowl.
Yo, Gambit has those moments, man.
Dude, it does.
But there's
and
also
like,
times where I'm playing Gambit and my team is fucking broker than a fucking deadbeat dad.
yeah, dude. I've been in those matches because like, well, part of the reason I don't play Gambit as much is because I played it so much I reset my rank in the last season.
I have a
and so like
I have a banner that I can put.
It shows you
whatever,
how much you
shows you how many times I reset my level on Gambit.
When I reset my level, I use that emblem. So like, hey, look, motherfuckers, I reset my Gambit rank once.
How many levels are there before you reset?
I don't know exactly how many there are, but points wise, you got to get up to 15,000.
I don't know what that is. I don't know where to check the points. All I know is I'm about to get to.
Well,
Mythic, I'm about to get to Mythic 3.
Mythic 3. I think that might be one before the last level.
Okay.
And then once you reach the last level, you got to max that level out, and then you're at complete max level. Then you can reset.
All I'm saying is get on my team and let's fucking bank these moats.
Bank these moats.
Let's do 15 at a time, baby.
All right.
Dude.
Bring a sword.
You see me play this and you're like, "Oh, you got 7 moats. You should go bank those." And then
like,
I go to the next level and you're like, "Oh, you're high risking it, huh?"
I'm like,
dude,
like,
I will bank at 15, I will bank at 10, and I will bank at 5. That's it.
Dude,
and the reason why is because 5 gives you the small blocker.
Yeah, of course.
10 gives you the large blocker,
medium,
which is
yeah.
usually or medium, which is usually okay. So the fucking the small blocker is the phalanx with the shield.
It's
the
those ones. Like,
it's the taken phalanx with the shield.
Yeah, those ones can actually like fuck people up
if your whole team does it all at once.
Still, but even though, like,
but that's the thing. That's the thing. Here's where it gets strategic. Your whole team gets 5 right off the bat. Just go bank 5.
20.
Go bank 5.
Yeah.
Go bank 10. Go bank 15.
Yeah. See, like that. That's definitely a good strategy. I like mine is like, I try to anytime that I'm walking past the bank, I'll bank whatever I have.
Yeah, man.
And I
wait to where I make a difference. And the only reason why is because you can always go over and disrupt the other team.
Right. Like I definitely like I don't go disrupt the other team. I try to my game is banking as many motes as I can.
Dude,
so
I disrupt
try to, like,
the shit out of them.
Yeah.
If I'll go over there and right before I go over there, I'll fill up my fucking my avalanche.
Yeah.
And I'll go over there and I'll find the dude who has 15, 12, 10 and take them out.
That's the best fucking strategy right there.
I'll take it. It doesn't matter if I take all of them out or I'll take one of them out. Either way, it's disrupting the fact that they can get closer to their primeval.
Yeah. No, it's you gotta it's all about fucking them up, which is one of the reasons I like Gambit a lot more than like the Crucible, is because it's more my speed, because it's not necessarily about killing other players, it's about your skill in other areas than taking out other players.
Taking out the NPCs and showing that, hey man,
I don't invade. I don't go to the other side and kill players.
I'm done with the Chris Jericho song, by the way.
But I don't go over to kill the I like this. Yeah, I don't invade to kill other players, but if other players come over, I make it my goal to kill them. Like I will use my super, my heavy ammo. I will I had a pulse rifle that it wasn't like as popular as other pulse rifles, but it had good perks on it, or it still does. I still use that shit. I would kill I would kill invaders before they could kill anybody
Really?
with this thing, and
What was the name?
it's a right side of wrong.
See, I've had it. I've used it. It shoots too slow for me, dude.
I have one that has outlaw and kill clip, so I masterworked it. So and I think it has like a reload speed mod on it or masterwork on it. But I just get one kill real quick and then get outlaw, reload like instantaneously basically, and then I have like the extra damage perk on kill clip. And I put a minor spec on there so I can just like tear through like minor enemies super quick.
God damn it! Now I'm thinking about it. I should have posted on. I didn't do shit for YouTube. I should have put it on gaming because all we've been talking about is Destiny.
We've slowly devolved into this is Eyes Up.
Legitimately, we talked about Destiny for 40
Destiny
minutes.
Podcast. If we do want to do a Destiny,
this is Fire Team Alpha.
No, if we do a Destiny podcast, I want to call it Eyes Up.
Eyes Up,
because
who says Eyes Up?
That's the first line in Destiny 1 from your ghost.
Oh my god.
Eyes Up, Guardian.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eyes Up.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna get real nerdy with this shit. We're gonna do it that way. But yeah, bro.
I would call ourselves the Spicy Ramen Hunters.
Okay. No, that can be our clan name.
The Spicy
Ramen Hunters. Yeah. Yes. And you have to be a hunter. Only hunters.
Yeah, only hunters. And we only deal in shotguns. We only deal in shotguns and hand cannons or sniper rifles.
Yes. Bows upon request.
Yeah, we do have to evaluate your skill with the bow before we allow you to use a bow.
Yes.
But
we're all fair here.
Yeah.
At Spicy Ramen Hunters.
Upon request.
Upon audition, I guess. But yeah, man, no, it's
This song is dope as fuck.
This is a dope song, man.
It makes me want to get a fucking a cardboard box and start getting my fucking Adidas track pants out so I could fucking do some windmills and shit. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Uh-huh. I tell you, I did some awkward makeshift breakdancing at like my church's winter camp one time. And people thought it was good. Like looking back now, I can be like, no, dude, I was just like a chubby like kid.
What did you do? Poppin' locking?
I did like.
Did you do like the leg twirl thingy where you just skip over your leg and you're just like,
oh no,
yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I used to do the Irishman where you jump up in the air and click your heels together twice, and then I did the worm and a half-ass windmill. And yeah.
You know what I love is Strange got lost on his way to YouTube.
It's those the internet tubes.
Yo,
it's
know.
Like a maze, man.
He needs to get an Uber next time.
I love how you're dancing like Mac over there.
No, it's all about uppercuts.
Uppercut, combo, uppercut, leg sweep, uppercut, high punch, uppercut.
Look at the majority of Mike Tyson's wins.
Ear bite.
Majority. He won once because of an ear bite.
That you know of.
Majority
that
were
the one
uppercut.
They only want you to know about the one ear bite.
Uppercut. There's 2 more beers left. You want to get them?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, business
baby,
time.
business time. All fixed, baby. Yeah.
Okay, man.
It's business. It's business time.
You know when I'm down to my socks, it's business time. That's why they call it business time.
I'd play it, but we'd get a strike on YouTube.
Probably, yes.
No, without a doubt,
Yes, we
we'd get a
would.
strike.
Dude, have you seen? Well, yeah, we watched fucking Jack Black's YouTube channel.
Yeah. He's
Right.
already at like 3 million views and
So
shit.
3
with,
million
like,
subscribers.
oh
and shit.
yeah, 3 million subscribers with 3 videos.
Right.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm just leaving it now.
All right. All right, you can leave it. I guess I'll just be over here doing
All right.
my thing.
All right, so you're gonna hear this, and you're gonna hear this on YouTube.
You're gonna hear
This is a
nothing.
YouTube thing now, so yeah. All right, we're
Yeah.
back. God damn it, so sensitive.
It's very sensitive. I thought I was sensitive.
That thing is sensitive.
I thought my nipples were sensitive.
Gross. That's fucking gross. That's fucking gross, dude. All right,
Gross.
cheers, mate. Cheers to your nipples.
Nipple
Sensitive
cheers.
ass nipples. What the fuck?
Well, it's not a full nipple cheers. We got to touch nipples now.
What the fuck? I need a record scratch, like.
I guess you're wondering how I got here. Yeah. It all started when I accepted a job from a guy who owns a tattoo and piercing shop. Now I'm covered in piercings. The end.
Yo, this song is dope.
It
I
is
wanna-
good.
I don't want to change it, but I have to.
All right. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I like this.
This isn't bad. It's
Not
alright.
bad.
It's gonna get weird as fuck. I already know it.
I'm for it. Go ham.
Gosh.
I was perusing the current events on the interwebs,
Okay.
and I came across some interesting information. A
Go on.
A
yeah.
member of the Manson family was currently up for parole.
Wait, is this Manson story
Yes.
time? Oh my god. No, I got Manson music. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, this is well, this
Manson
is
music.
this is yes, you cannot escape it. Manson is back in the news. He always is. He will always be there. But no shit. So I believe it's pronounced Boussalet. Bobby Boussalet
Okay.
is up for parole. He's like fucking like in his 70s and shit by this point. And there's been like a new governor elected in California who is
So with Manson dead, they're gonna let him out?
well no well that's what they're saying is that this new governor has like it's up to him. The old governor denied this guy's parole every single time.
Huh.
So they're like the whole thing is some people like definitely want to argue that he should stay in prison for the rest of his life. Some people argue that he's no harm to anybody. He's an old fucking man. And
I understand what
you
they're
know,
saying, but he doesn't deserve his freedom.
No, he doesn't. That's not how it should work, man. That's not
If
how
you
it should
join
work.
a cult, you're stuck with the
Here's the thing too is he wasn't
the repercussions of joining said cult.
yeah, exactly. Like that's what happens. And but he wasn't involved in the Tate LaBianca murders. He was actually imprisoned beforehand for murder. It was for a fuck. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But it was for someone else that he actually murdered.
For a murder that didn't
He committed.
involve.
Yes, he was a part of the Manson family, and it was part of.
Was it part of dictation of Manson, or was it something that he felt he needed to take care of?
I think it was a little bit of both.
And Manson's like, hey, just go ahead and do it. Why not?
Well, this particular person was he tortured the guy for a couple days and then stabbed him in the chest a few times.
Actually, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
No, he deserves to stay in prison.
Yeah, he deserves to stay in prison. And like the dude's sister is advocating for like, no, he should be in prison. And we should keep all these people in prison because
all of them.
Because technically, a lot of the like Van Houten, I think Lisa Van Houten, and
they
there's
should
another
all die in prison.
Yes, like
all of them.
But yeah, I like that. There are certain things about our society that we should all agree upon, and that's one of those things. You fucked up. You killed somebody. That's not what we do in our society. The least we can do is like, we're not going to kill you. We're not going to stoop to your level and kill you. We'll let you ride. We'll keep you alive, and you can just live out the rest of your life in these confined walls. I know that in and of itself is torture. Whatever, it's a deep fucking dark subject, but the Manson family murders should remain in prison.
I agree. So I've been, every time I bring up Manson around my mother-in-law,
yeah,
she always does this. That fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Right?
Straight up. That's the thing is too, like, I do want to talk to my parents and be like, because my dad was at least, he was like what, 14, 15 years old.
No, he was definitely a teenager.
He was
a
teenager,
right?
when the Manson family murders occurred.
Just as I was a teenager and you were a teenager when fucking John Muhammad and Malvo, or that one kid, the DC snipers fucking went out there and decided to go do their thing and fucking.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I was interested in that. My dad was really concerned that I was really interested in that. But no, I do want to ask my parents, like, what do you remember about the Manson murders, and even to a lesser extent, like Jonestown shit. But
I dated a chick who was a teenager when Richard Ramirez was doing his thing.
Oh no shit, dude, that would have been scary as fuck back then, dude.
And she was like, yeah, we would tell stories about, the Night Stalker coming to get you and stuff like that, and what you needed to do and stuff like that. And I'm like, that dude, how long did he do his reign for? It was like 6 months.
Yeah, I was say it was like over a summer, I think. Yeah, it was.
And they fucking, like, they had stories already about him. It's like,
but what the crazy thing was, all you had to do was lock your door.
Lock your door.
Just lock your door.
Lock your fucking door.
Because what did he say was he thought that if the door was unlocked, he was welcome inside. So all you had to do was lock your doors, and he wouldn't.
Would that work for vampires?
Well, vampires straight up, they need
like,
to be invited
vampires
inside.
Need to be invited,
yeah,
or if a vampire's like,
invitation.
like it's a direct invitation if the door's unlocked.
Well, no, you need.
Is that a loophole, or is that
you need a personal, direct invitation from someone that lives in that household, and it needs to be like a household.
But like in Canada, I mean, if you have your door unlocked, that means you're invited in. Like,
well, that's only because they got
so if you're a Canadian vampire.
No, that's
could
because...
Could you just walk in and just be like, oh, excuse me, I need to suck some blood?
And they'd be like, okay, all right then, here you go. This vein has been pretty high traffic lately. I think you're gonna get the best one out of there. And then it's like, all right, thank you. All right, bleh,
bleh.
You know. All right, buddy. All right, thanks, buddy.
What the fuck?
But no, I think you're confusing is they keep their doors unlocked, but that's the car doors, and that's just in case of a bear attack or a moose attack. You can go hide in somebody's car. Yeah.
So I heard this thing today, and I want to know if it's true. Okay. That there's this thing where English people are clowning on Americans and saying, hey, ask for this when you go to a restaurant.
What's that?
Or ask for this to go to a restaurant. It's like Cheeky Nando's.
What?
Cheeky Nando's is apparently like a joke on Americans.
Wait, what is this again?
In England.
In England.
Yeah,
okay.
The UK
England.
and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, hey, what's a good restaurant to go to? Go to Cheeky Nando's.
You know what I say? When I'm in England, I like to go to Masijo's.
I don't know.
It's a family-friendly restaurant. Masijo's. Messy Joes. That's from the IT crowd. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
God damn you.
But yeah. So, but no. All right.
No, I'll let you go
All
ahead.
right. So now,
I'll let you take that extra second.
All right. Thank you. I don't have an extra inch, but I'll take the second. But so apparently, actually, when I was reading about Bobby Boussalet, or Boussalel, I don't know how you pronounce it, but he, God damn it, hey, it's Charlie over here. But yeah. So apparently, a lot of the Manson family members have been up for parole in recent years to a certain degree, and they've all been kind of denied by the governor. And so this has been it's a changing point where this new governor has the potential to say yes, he can be paroled and he can live outside of prison. But I mean the main difference is this new governor is basically like 20 years younger than the old one. So like the old governor was alive when all the shit happened, and so he remembers.
You're not going to go back and listen to this, right?
I don't know, maybe.
So
yeah.
This governor is 20 years younger.
Yeah, he's 59 and not 79. Because that's how our fucking government works.
Yeah.
You got to be old as fuck and white. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean...
But yeah, no.
I don't know. It stresses everyone out. Like, this is something that I've grown up into as a brown kid who speaks. Like, if you spoke to me over the fucking phone, you would not know that I am brown.
Correct.
Right? Like, apparently my genius is in telemarketing.
I don't know. Yeah, you could be, yeah. You'd be very good at it. Maybe not.
No, I would. Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Yeah, you start off really good, but the type of assholes you'd have to deal with.
Oh, yes. No. I used to work with the general public, Josh. For the city.
Dude,
do you understand the entitled fucking assholes who come up to you and tell you, I pay taxes, I pay for your salary?
No. All right, you're right. I haven't experienced that directly. But I'm saying even I've snapped on a customer in the call center.
Have you ever seen blatant fucking like obliviousness to anything around a human being?
Yes.
I had a sign that right as soon as you walked in.
Yeah.
As soon as you walked in, it told you what was happening.
It's like that fucking scene in Clerks, like, this item, 99 cents. How much is this item?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. No, I've experienced that. I worked at Starbucks. I worked at Circle K. Yeah, I've seen.
It's like, are you kidding me? No.
Complete obliviousness.
And it's your fault that they did not see it.
Yeah. Well, you should have put it up better. Sir, it's in bright neon-ass colors.
It's the first thing you see when you walk in the fucking door.
In the door frame. We have a poster for it on the door that you walked in. There's a poster for the price above where you picked up that item.
I love human beings, but human beings are the most fucking naive species on our planet.
Yes, we are.
Like, without a doubt. Like, we are the most naive fucking species on the planet. Oh, hey, look, a jellyfish. Looks cute. It looks fun.
I want to pee on it.
Let's pet it. You know, and then like some of the videos I've been seeing lately on the internet are of like Chinese tourists. And Chinese tourists like coming in the US and they're like seeing this fucking like buck with like 10 points on him, and he's like an elk and shit,
that guy's
and he's
like
fucking,
right up on him.
And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna go take pictures of this. I'm gonna go take pictures. And this thing is fucking like almost 2 stories tall. And this thing,
dude, it's insane. Like, yeah, it's funny. And they're just like, Oh, because
It's the same type of tourist that goes to Africa and says, "Oh, look, elephants. I'm going to go take pictures of them."
Yeah.
And then this elephant charges them and stomps on their fucking head and like a fucking grape, and they go.
Yeah, dude. No, it's insane. Like I remember. Did I ever tell you about the time we, like, my family went to the Grand Canyon and my sister befriended a deer?
What the fuck? Did she get Lyme disease?
No. Thankfully, no. She's allergic to other things though, mostly nuts, but and water.
That was weird as fuck. Okay,
Nuts
that was
and
weird.
water.
That was weird. That was the weirdest thing to ever say.
Well, I mean, she wasn't allergic.
Especially the way like you brought it up. It was awkward. You have to go back and listen. Go back and listen.
Maybe I will. She wasn't allergic to nuts before the deer. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck? I don't know what's happening. To quote Strange, I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, you had to be there. You had to be there.
It's fine. Be there.
But yeah, no, we had we used to go to the Grand Canyon a lot growing up because that's where we lived up in Phoenix. It's a few hours away.
How many times have you been to the Grand Canyon?
At least 6.
I've only been once.
Really? We used to, like, my dad had this shit planned out, bro. He'd wake us up at 5 in the morning. We'd load up in the fucking van. We'd drive straight up there. We'd get to the Grand Canyon, like the fucking South Rim, where most of like the.
Did you stop at any places before you got to the Grand Canyon?
A couple places, like at least one.
Did you ever stop into what is it called? Bedrock?
Bedrock? No, I don't think so. I remember passing by. I remember the sign for it.
Do you know Bedrock had a full-on replica of Bedrock?
Wilma.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They had stone houses and.
No, I did not know that. I would have been. I would have been stoked. I would have stoked to see
like
that
they
shit.
had not ceramic, concrete dinosaurs that in a concrete.
I would have.
Dino that you could take like pictures on and shit.
Now I know I didn't see that because I would remember that shit for the rest of my life. But no, we used to go to Grand Canyon a lot. We would go up. Like I said, we'd make a day trip out of it. We'd go up in the morning and go up there and go to some shops, look at some views. And this was mostly when we had, family in town, like my aunt and uncle. Oh,
so your pops would take them up there and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you the Grand Canyon, one of the fucking greatest features that God ever created, that God ever created, and this is His proof of selling religion."
Yeah. But yeah, goddamn, no, it's an amazing sight. We've been up there a lot, and we used to camp on an area about the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and I remember distinctly, like, the campsite that we stayed at, I could see the edge of the Grand Canyon from where we were, and I could I remember waking up like before my parents, and me and my little sister, being the youngest ones, we would wake up earlier than everybody, and we would just hang out for a while, and then we'd be like, well, let's go over to the edge, and we would literally go over, walk to the edge of the Grand Canyon. Me being like fucking like, I don't know, maybe 10 years old.
I did the tourist thing. I did the tourist thing when I went to the Grand Canyon. Hold on, I'm changing the music. I did the tourist thing when I went to the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
You had a full-on camping experience on the Grand Canyon.
I've had camping experiences.
Right?
I've had hiking experiences.
Right.
I've never been down into the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
I did tourist shit.
But
I just did the basic, like,
all right.
I go to the tourist spots, and these people, like, have name tags.
Yep.
And then they show you where they're from.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it says this is Hans from Germany. And like, Hans, what are you doing here in Arizona? Oh, I love the Grand Canyon. It is the most beautiful thing that I've ever. It has the most beautiful photo opportunities that you can.
Strange has never been in the Grand Canyon.
Would you and your wife like me to take your picture? I can take your picture, and then he takes her picture. Yep. He's like, dude, this is the most beautiful picture you're gonna ever have for your album, because when I went to the Grand Canyon, it was for my honeymoon.
Oh,
and I can tell you
yeah.
stories on what happened, dude. It was actually fun.
That's awesome.
It was actually like this is my honeymoon story. Like
Yeah.
if my I don't know if my wife remembers or anything, like if she has any nostalgic views over it, but
Right.
my honeymoon adventure was we drove all the way up to the Grand Canyon, and we check into the hotel room late night.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna spend a couple days up there, you know, and you know, check out Flagstaff and then cruise up to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
and
those
this and
are-
that, right?
Northern Arizona is some of the most beautiful landscape I've seen.
We get there
anywhere.
and it's starting to snow,
So beautiful.
right? We don't have any chains or anything like that.
Oh, you can get yeah, all right. You can
Okay.
get fucked up there.
So anyhow, we get there. Thankfully, the snow was thin enough to where the chains wouldn't even have mattered.
All right, good.
Right?
Nice.
But we did get a motherfucking flat because we ran over a huge ass motherfucking spike
Oh,
that was so big and lodged into the tire that it was not letting air go out
of it.
Yeah,
Wow.
until we parked and stopped, and then finally the air started seeping out.
That's insane.
We get there on a Saturday night.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Sunday. in
Was it
this
a summer or? Oh, you said it was snowing winter.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
And
It's Grand Canyon is beautiful when it's covered in a layer of
it is.
white.
It's cool.
Amazing.
It's cool. And yeah, so you know, we get to the hotel room, we, you know, like have our night, and then we go out to that Sunday, we go out to go start our trek to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, nice.
Flat tire.
Oh,
Put the donut on.
yeah.
And in the area that we're in is nothing but freeway.
All right.
And so like we found a tire changing place that did not open until Monday.
Oh, oh, dude. That's the
And
worst.
so we had to go back and hang out. Like we found a CVS that was open.
Yep.
Maybe it was a holiday. I think it was a holiday
All right.
that it happened on too, because the CVS was open. And we go get like legitimate, like, because we were planning on going out to dinner and all these places were closed and everything like that because it was whatever. So we just go to CVS and we get a quick dinner or whatever, like
One
whatever
of those
we
microwave dinners
yeah,
or some
because
shit in there. Yeah.
our hotel room had a full-on kitchen and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, with pots and pans and everything, you know.
Nice.
So we, you know,
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's some spots up there in the specifically the north rim of the Grand Canyon where there's some really nice looking cabins that literally overlook the edge of the Grand Canyon, and because we used to camp out near them and we'd see them every time we were there. My dad's my dad's like, I wanna see what it would be to rent one of those, how much it would be, and he looked into it. He's like, there's a 2-year waiting list.
holy shit.
And now
ours
that.
was just like, again, it was in Flagstaff, but it was right off the freeway to where this was on the road to go to the fucking Grand Canyon.
Flagstaff is an amazing place too. Like I've had friends that lived up there, and I visited them, and
I
I've
wish
stayed
we
in
could have
Flagstaff
done
a few
more
times.
stuff in Flagstaff, but like,
You know, there's a
everything was
Casa Bonita
closed.
in Flagstaff.
Yeah. I know that. And it was closed when we went there, dude. That's the shitty part. It was closed. Everything was fucking closed. It was closed Sunday, Monday, and we had to leave Tuesday.
All right. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. Everything
Sunday
was
and
fucking
Monday.
closed, man. So like I remember just, you know, when the mall was even closed on like
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, because again, it's a small ass town, but they
Right.
have enough to where they had a mall, but it was closed.
Yeah.
Like, everything was fucking closed, dude. And then
That's
the only
insane.
things that were open were like gas stations out in the outskirts that were like on the
Right?
reservation and,
you-
shit.
And they're fucking sketchy.
Yeah, dude,
no,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
No, I remember. Being up because I've.
Like, this is a fucking NAU college town. How are you guys closed right now? Like, everything's fucking
Right?
closed.
Yeah.
There's a burger joint. Oh, this is the best burger joint in town. Oh, we're closed for the next 2 days.
Yeah. What the fuck? No, dude,
Everything
it
was
makes no
closed.
sense. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, the Flagstaff is it's a college town to a certain degree, but it's also a small mountain town. But yeah, I've had some.
Hey, Pinky's back! Hey, baby, what it do?
She had a great phone call. Yes, so glad to hear that. Yes. Pinky Pig, great phone call.
I don't know what the great phone call is, but regardless,
We're
a great
happy
phone
for
call
you.
is a great fucking phone call.
Is a great phone call.
Yeah.
Regardless. We're happy to hear you. We're
Child support went through. Yeah.
She got a huge ass order for some t-shirts.
Yeah. Beer koozies, beer koozies, beer koozies.
Yes. We're happy, Pinky. But yeah, we were sitting here talking about like beauty of the Grand Canyon in northern Arizona, and Strange, she's like, I've never been there. And what's she saying? They diagnosed me before they got results. The benign. Fuck yes. Oh my God, Pinky.
Your doctor sucks.
Holy
Change
fuck
doctors.
yes.
Change doctors. Change doctors. Change doctors. Change
Dude,
doctors.
always pays to get a second opinion. Get a second opinion.
Change doctors.
Oh my God, Pinky, I can't imagine the stress you've been going through, and I think the relief you must be feeling right now is probably immeasurable, and we're very happy to hear that for you. Benign.
It's like me not being able to see the Grand Canyon for the first time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's fucked up.
Yes. I'm legitimately tearing up for you, Pinky. That's amazing.
No, I'm happy for Pinky.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad.
Now she can go see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, give us a second, guys. I gotta go piss.
Yes.
You want to?
I'll
vamp for
whatever.
the
Go pee.
Vamp for the people.
Anymore.
I gotta pee.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we used to go to the Grand Canyon all the fucking time. And what's up, Pinky? Needles and knives and shit. I'd go through it again to hear that. Yeah, just the relief alone, Pinky. That is again very, very happy for you. Yes, the Grand Canyon is something you all should see in your lifetime. And the Strange, I mean, you don't live that far away from it. You know, you're one state over. You could drive up there, spend a night, and go see the amazingness that is the Grand Canyon. I'm just bringing up all the memories that I have of going up to the Grand Canyon and with all my cousins and aunts and uncles and just, you know, in some ways almost taking it for granted because I'd seen it so much. Yeah, Pinky, it's unfortunately sometimes it can be a hell of a way to find out who's with you and who's got your back and who's going to be there for you. But yes, I'm you know, again, the relief is got to be worth it all. And you get, you know, now you know where you stand with those people. It's again, I can't imagine what you had to go through and that feeling that you have now. Again, we're happy for you, and maybe your baby daddy Strange can take you to go see the Grand Canyon. It's a hell of a view. I am telling you, man. I recommend it to anybody who lives in the United States. Yes, yeah, dude. Yeah, Strange. Earth's butt crack for sure. It's a beautiful butt crack, man. And don't get me wrong, I subscribe to the Asshole Gone Wild subreddit, and Earth's asshole is way more beautiful than anything I've ever seen. It's they do like, and there's so many parts of the Grand Canyon that like most people don't know about. There's like the heavy touristy spots that go that you have, like your gift shops and turquoise everything and all that, and the the typical mounted telescopes for the 25-cent views. But then you got to go other places. You got to go around to other sides of the Grand Canyon because there's little known nooks that you wouldn't even think about. There's I don't know if you've read this book,
Dude,
but
I was thinking about this. Pinky wants.
What's
to,
up?
I know I'm cutting you off, but Pinky just mentioned tacos.
Yeah,
and I'm really struggling to think about the type of tacos she gets out in Alabama.
what tacos they have in Alabama?
Yeah, like
that
Taco Bell.
like-
Taco Bell. That's probably the extent.
She's brought up that there's some local Mexican family or a Mexican grandmother or something that makes tacos in a taco
Does she make
food truck
carne
or
asada
something
tacos?
like that.
What the fuck kind of tacos
See,
does she make?
I don't know what she makes,
All
but
right.
she says they're pretty legit.
All right.
But yeah, dude, you can get some good tacos out here. Fuck yeah.
Legitimately, our town has the best fucking tacos.
Yep.
100% has the... Dude, I've had tacos from Texas, New Mexico, California, fucking like even just north of here. You know, in Phoenix. In Phoenix, they don't even get the tacos right.
Sorry. Pinky's upset. She said, "That's what I said. Strange needs to get me tacos." Yes.
She doesn't get
She
real
all caps
tacos.
that shit. She all caps.
Legitimately,
But yeah, no,
man,
it's-
like even the fucking food truck tacos down here, dude, they are
amazing.
fucking amazing. Yo, I went to the first time I ever had legitimate street tacos from Mexico,
Yeah.
it fucking literally blew my mind, right?
Yeah.
My aunt in Mexico, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you to this place right here. You know, it's they have the best tacos. You know, they have the best breakfast tacos, basically. And
All
basically, breakfast tacos are no different than any other taco.
Yeah, but it's just got maybe a little bit of egg,
Nope.
maybe some potatoes.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. Nope.
That's even better.
Nope.
It's
Egg
just straight
and
up carne
breakfast.
asada.
Breakfast shit is only an American addition to what they were making.
What about wait, are chile rellenos considered more breakfast than
They're
lunch or
considered
dinner?
snack.
Really, a chile relleno
Is
considered a
snack.
snack?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I've had some full on meal worthy
Because people
chile rellenos.
Because people fucking
add shit to
add
it.
shit and make it a meal.
What's
as
your
opposed
idea
to,
of a
no,
good like chile relleno? Because like I've had ones that have
it's
been
a
like
quick. It's a quick fucking cheese stuff, fucking like
Chili.
deep fried right in front of you. Chili, like bam, here you go. You know how
Is
they
it breaded? Do you
know-
get it breaded?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it depends on the person you go to.
Okay.
But it's a quick done right then
All
and
right.
there for you, right on the street. It's the same thing with
'Cause I've
like
had-
the corn. The corn
Okay.
is supposed to be the same with the chili rellenos. The corn is supposed to be served with the chili rellenos, dude.
Okay, because like I've had chile rellenos that were like deep fried, like breaded, deep fried breaded, and they were all right. I've had ones that were like, it was like they were deep fried with cornflakes, that were like plain cornflakes that were actually really good. And then I had one that was
Have
deep
you
fried.
ever been to Mexico?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico a couple times.
Have you ever had like street food from Mexico?
I've had like I haven't had a street. I've gone to.
What
like
was your food like? Okay, where did you go in Mexico?
All right,
And
so the
what
couple
was
times
your
that
food experience?
The
there?
couple times that I went to Mexico was one, I went with the church group to help a Mexican church out there.
Ooh, so they made you homemade.
So
food.
we got homemade food a lot and like barbecue, like beach stuff. Because
See,
like,
yeah, no,
we stayed.
that is
it's-
legitimate. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it was good ass shit. And then the other time I went out there was I was on vacation with my friend and his parents. Like my friend got to pick somebody to go on vacation with him because he was an only child. So he picked me, so I got to go and kind of experience like his family awkwardness.
All right,
And like try to pretend to be asleep in the car with him while his parents are fighting in the front seat. But one day we were there. This was back when
Strange is talking about street dogs. Yo,
Ooh.
we own. We
Fuck yeah,
own
Sonoran dogs,
Sonoran
baby.
dogs, baby.
Sonoran
Yeah, Sonoran dogs originated here,
dogs.
baby. Yeah.
Bacon wrap shit, motherfucker.
Yo, that shit, we get authentic. Yo, we can go to the two places that originated that place.
Fuck yeah.
That hot dog style, like right now, like
what's it called?
they have good tacos.
Güero Canelo?
Have you ever had the tacos at Güero Canelo? Oh my god, those
Yeah.
are so fucking good, dude.
I remember that night, like back when I was with my ex, and like you and I went over there. We're like, You remember you bought that night. You're like I'm gonna buy you guys dinner tonight, and I'm buying it from like Huelo Canero. And I remember we went out there and we got like our hot Sonoran dogs and shit, and some tacos and a couple burritos or some shit. And then we got like a 24 pack of PBR on the way home.
But dude,
shit.
like filling up our own fucking salsa and like mix-ins. I gotta take you. I gotta take you to the spot that's right by my work, because they have this amazing sauce in their salsa bar that I haven't really had anywhere else. You ever had El Taco Tote?
Fuck yeah, I've had El Taco Tote. You know what I hear when you say El Taco Tote? I hear System of a Down. Taco Tote! Taco Tote! Taco Tote! Taco Tote! Taco Tote! Like I just hear fucking Surge screaming that shit.
See, it's strange. Yes, dude.
What's he saying?
Here's the best thing: is our couch is a pull-out, dog. So you wouldn't have to sleep on the couch. You would just sleep on a pull-out bed. What the fuck?
Woo! Yeah, dude. Yeah, Strange, come out here, man. We got some good.
We have the best Mexican food, legitimately, and it's no joke. Like I said, New Mexico has they're okay food. Yeah. Texas is all Tex-Mex, and then California is it's Baja mix. Yeah. It's a Baja thing in California.
I feel like we're definitely amongst the southwestern states in America.
Incorporate all of that.
We are
except for the fake ass cheese that Texas does.
Ugh, yes, but no, like I said, we got Sonoran dogs everywhere. You can find so many pop-up hot dog carts.
Dude, we got hot dog, we got fucking food trucks, we got legitimate fucking like Mexican food, man, like Mexican street food. And then not only that, like I said, El Taco Tote, man. Oh. It is fucking like
They're fucking bistecas.
Yeah, no, it's basically sirloin. And when you say bistec, it's sirloin. It's sirloin grilled, and cut to thin pieces.
It's as thin as the fucking tortilla that it's wrapped in, bro. And then it's amazing, and it's the size of the tortilla, so it's just like it's. Oh it's
no, your beefsteak. You're also thinking about bria. Bria is completely different than actual cuts of steak. Okay. And I know what you're talking about.
Like I remember when I ordered them,
it's a string meat.
Okay, well, maybe I'm getting confused. I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I don't know.
I haven't been to a Mexican party lately, and I haven't brought you or taken you to a Mexican party. But bria, I'll make some. Oh my god!
Wait, is that the fried stomach?
No,
or the intestines or whatever.
Dude, it's beef that is shredded and cooked in the juices.
Ooh.
And then the juices get all seeped in, and it's like a loose meat sandwich almost, except for it's stringy.
Ooh.
And then you put it on your fucking. Dude, and then not only that, it's like it's slow cooked. It's slow cooked for 24 hours in chili sauce.
Oh, goddamn.
And so it's red. The meat itself is red. Like think about meat that is put into tamales.
Oh, yes, that finely shredded.
Yes.
God damn,
dude. It's that meat. Essentially, it's that meat by itself.
Dude, that's amazing.
And it's so fucking good, dude. With
some
fresh cooked tortillas, dude. You know those uncooked tortillas that we. Yo, Strange. What type of tortillas you get down there, dog?
Strange's anus is watering.
Dude, I'm just saying, man. Like,
yeah, dude. No,
our Mexican food is on point.
When I go to when I went back for visiting my family and shit, like I live closest to the border. And so all my family's all like far north from me. Reno, Seattle, Montana, all that. And
your mod or juice? Yeah, give me.
Yeah, right. So but my sister was talking about something like, oh, well, this Mexican restaurant and this and that, and I'm just like internally laughing my ass off.
Even our shitty Mexican restaurants, even our shitty Mexican restaurants
Yes.
put all those other restaurants to shame.
Oh, for real. And I remember, like, you know, even like growing up in Phoenix always looks at Tucson as like the armpit of Arizona. You know, ball sack. Like, it's just like Tucson is like.
Which is funny because Tucson sees Phoenix as a huge ass dick.
Yeah,
you fucking dicks.
And I get it. It's funny as fuck to me because I've lived in both
But you
places.
call anybody from Phoenix a dick, and they're like, yeah, small dick complex.
Yeah, but then jokes on them because they're also addicted to meth and heroin
and cocaine.
Phoenix is the new New York. Check it out. But yeah, no, like I was telling my friends because I visited, you know, our old buddies, or well, you know, Matt down here, my old, you know, who was our old boss, and I came back up to Phoenix. I was like, you know what, fucking like Tucson ain't that bad. They got some amazing fucking restaurants out there, dude. And my friend was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You talking good about Tucson?" I was like, "Yeah, bro. Like they got some good food out there, and it's not that bad of a place. It's like Phoenix, but smaller, and not as many assholes. Don't get me wrong. There's still some assholes, and the assholes you do find can be fucking huge assholes.
Me.
Well, I'm talking about homeless dicks, but
what?
Yeah, no homeless motherfuckers.
Oh, dude, but Tucson definitely has its fair share of meth heads and crack heads.
Yeah, oh for sure. That's a white people American thing.
And legitimately, every meth head, crackhead I've ever encountered was 65% white.
yeah, at least, yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell because the sun out here will age you and
brown you up. It'll brown you up
and brown your skin about like 34 shades.
It'll brown you up.
It's yeah. There are some people out there that you're just like, God damn, dude, you're just a walking handbag.
But that's the thing, though. Like, every town has that.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
It's more prominent here because everyone minds their own shit, and then the ones that fucking like stand out are those fucking weirdos, because, you know, those weirdos you can find on every other street in Phoenix.
Right? Yeah, you can. They're always gonna be there.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it's
even when I was in California and shit, like there was times where I'm crossing, like, this shit's a tourist town and shit, and I'm crossing the street and I'm like, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I mean there's fucking there's streets out here. Like, I remember, like, our buddy Chris, he I remember one time down his neighborhood,
your buddy,
even, and we would
which neighborhood? Because I lived in the same fucking neighborhood. Well, I lived I lived 3 streets down from him.
Like that 7-Eleven over there.
Yeah,
like
I lived 3 streets. I lived 3 streets
like
down from him.
And shit. Yeah, no, he was down there. Like, I remember riding with
him.
You've
been to my place over there. Like, I took you to watch wrestling over there.
One of the first times I remember watching WrestleMania over there. Yeah. Meeting your brother and shit. And it was a good place. But anyways, I remember
that was a cool place.
It was good. I liked that one. But we were driving down the street, and Chris is like, "Man, I wouldn't walk down these streets." And I go, "At night?" He's like, "Fuck that. Period. I wouldn't walk down these streets."
See, I did. I grew up there.
That's insane.
In my like all my middle school, high school, like, I grew up there.
Well, did I tell you about, like, you remember back when we were living at Mantran Manor, and when I was working there at the Circle
That's
K?
the same neighborhood I got a gun pulled on me.
Yeah, well, I'm speaking of that. That's what I was going to bring up. The assistant manager there that was there when I started working there.
Yeah.
Who was way cooler than the other manager that worked there. He was kind of by the books, nerd. You remember him?
Yeah, I kind of do.
But the guy that was there before him, Mike, I was doing my usual night shift, and he came in to do his takeover in the morning. And he comes in, and no other customer was in there, and it'd been quiet for a while. He burst in, he's like, "Holy shit, dude, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "What's going on?" And he tells me, he's like, I just like, almost got mugged, walking here.
Oh,
And-
yeah. I know who
and,
you're talking about now.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, dude, you alright? What's up? Like, he's like, I'm fine. Like, I'm like,
He had a gun in his backpack, too.
yeah. Well, he told me, he's like, I'm like, what happened? And he's like, all right, I'm walking down the street. He's like, did you hear? Well, that was one of the first things he said to me. He's like, did you hear that? Did you hear those shots? And I was like, no, I didn't hear anything. He's like, holy fuck, dude. He's like, I was really close. I thought you might have heard him. But I was like, well, what happened? He goes, I'm walking down the street.
Oh,
God damn it.
You got to be so animated.
I do. It's my Italian blood.
Okay.
My Italian blood. I gotta talk with my hands. But anyways, he goes, I'm walking down the street. I'm coming up to, going to start my shift right now. And this guy comes out of the alleyway behind the corner, and he says, he pulls a gun on me, and he's like, all right, give me all your shit. And he tells him, he's like, all right, dude, I'll give you my shit. Just, I'll give you my backpack. Just hang on. Let me grab my uniform out of it. Let me grab my work uniform out of it, and you can have whatever else is in there. And he's like, all right, man, just hurry the fuck up. Give me your backpack. Give me your backpack. Meanwhile, he's got a gun in his backpack. And he slowly takes his backpack off, unzips it, reaches in there, and then he says, like, as quick as he could, he pulled that shit out. And he didn't want to kill the dude, like, but he said he aimed at the guy and just fired off a couple shots in his direction, not necessarily trying to kill him, but he just fired a couple shots off in his direction. The guy like kind of panicked too and fired some shots off at him, and then he said they were in a standoff for a second, and they were both sitting there with their guns aimed at each other, but also both backing away at the same time. And he's like, all right, motherfucker, all right, motherfucker. Like, all right, fuck you, all right, fuck you. And then they just kind of like kept backing away, and then just got both to a point where they just kind of just booked it.
I would have shot the dude.
That's
my thing.
I mean, who can blame you? Like,
I've been in a robbery scenario where I was assaulted. I would have shot the dude.
In that situation, you have the right. Like, I mean, you would have had the right.
I would have shot him in the leg, and then I would have shot him in the head as he fell.
And yeah, no, like, it's
double
just,
tap, baby.
Boom, boom. But yeah, dude, it's just, that was the type of neighborhood it was, and there was also like there was this
dude. I would not walk to Circle K without a knife on me.
Yeah, fuck that. There were times
and
when
I
would
lived
like
close as fuck. My backyard was Circle K.
Yeah, no, my backyard was okay. I know. Yeah,
and I would not walk to Circle K without a knife on me.
Yeah, fuck it.
I always had my switchblade.
No, I understand. Like there were times when like you remember the Los Betos like down the street from us?
Yeah.
There was a night when I got drunk as fuck.
And you walked over there?
I walked there, dude. It was like 1:32 in the morning, and
you could have drove there, and that would have been no problem.
No, I was drunk.
That's how
dude.
Close, right? But you could have drove there.
Fuck.
You'd be like, "Hey, Ham, I need your keys. I need to go to Los Betos."
Well, I would say I didn't have a car at the time, but because I initially walked to my Circle K, but my Circle K was closed for like
and the
computer
sandwich
updates.
shop was closed.
Yeah, and the sandwich shop was closed, and so I had to fuck it. I was like, well, fuck it. And I
the only other
street.
opportunity was Burger King, but you would have to walk major streets to get across there. Did you walk the main road? Did you walk the main road?
I did. I was so drunk, I actually ended up walking straight into the middle of the street and walked down the middle of the street.
What the fuck?
Because no one was in the street, and I was like, who gives a fuck? Whatever.
Yo, that neighborhood was sketchy as fuck.
It was, dude.
There was
I walked
cops
out of my
everywhere. Did I ever tell you about the time that I caught people fucking next to my car?
I didn't tell you about the time I caught people fucking next to your car. Like, I walked out. I came out of my apartment, and it was straight. Like, we didn't have hallways. We had the doors out into the open.
Yeah.
It was that was Mandarin Manor, and we I was working the night shift, so I was always up all night every night, and it was about like 2:33, 4 in the morning maybe, and I walk out to smoke a cigarette, and which was like stupid at the time because
you could have smoked
I could have
in your
smoked
own
in
apartment,
the apartment
yeah.
and it didn't matter. But I walked outside to have a cigarette, and like as I walk out, I see this dude who's standing behind your car and was in her car,
Yeah.
and
Next to the bushes, like
yeah, well, no, not even next to the bushes,
dude. Do you remember the dude who was living in the bushes?
I do. He had that couch there and everything. Yeah, I remember
But
that.
go on with your fucking.
Yeah, so it was like they weren't even in the bushes. They were like straight out. Like if you drove past, you would have seen them. And so I see this dude there, and like he kind of sees me. He's like, and I see the oh fuck look on his face, and then all of a sudden this girl pops up and like looks over, like oh shit. And then like she starts like kind of like wiping her mouth, and he's pulling his pants up, and I'm like, God, I'm like fucking damn it, dude. And then he goes, hey man, you got an extra cigarette? I was like, no, I don't have a fucking extra cigarette. Get the fuck out of here, like.
Dude, I heard fucking rustling like people around my car.
Oh,
mind
shit.
you, this is Mantran Manor, and I told Mantran, hey man, get my window fixed. It's broken.
Yeah, dude. I told
taped
that too
this
when I
shit
moved
up.
in.
I taped this shit up, and I'm like, hey, my window's broken. Fucking replace this shit. Never replace my broken ass window.
No, he never replaced my broken
So
ass
I
window.
heard fucking people rustling over
You know how
there.
long it took him to fucking fix my water?
I don't even.
It's
Dude, it's
fucking-
Mantran Manor.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
It was what it
I
was.
heard people fucking rustling, and I wake up and I had a red laser. At a red laser.
Oh, yes.
At a red laser. And I fucking pointed it at there. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? It was like, oh, no, nothing. My girlfriend's looking for something over here. And then that was it. And like, I kept the laser pointed on this dude's face the whole time. Like, in his eyes and shit. Like, yeah. Like,
Dude.
he didn't know I didn't have a gun, like, pointed with
You don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he just seen a laser pointed at him.
There was one night too with our little Juan friend.
Yeah.
Juanito out
Juanito.
there.
Yeah,
Like, he was
dude.
like
fucking coolest hippie I've ever met.
fuck yeah, dude. Fucking love that dude. Juanito, if you're out there and if you ever hear this, me and Ham, we miss you, buddy, and we wish you the best, dude.
We hope you're doing well.
We hope you're alive and fucking kicking ass, bro. We miss you. But yeah, dude. There was one night, like I said, like I was always up all night every night because that was my shift, and even on my days off, and I was up late watching movies.
It's weird
because
because at that time you were my like across this like
Yeah, we were
way
I was
neighbor,
across
but I
the
only
way.
seen you for like 2 hours of the day. If
yeah,
that.
because and well, you worked early morning and I worked late night,
right,
and shit.
and
But,
it was that swing shift, so like we would hang out for just a little bit.
yeah,
and
before
then
each other's shift or after
Yeah.
each other's shift, yeah. And one of those nights, I remember I was sitting there and I was about to go. I heard some shit outside my door, and I see this dude kind of like, he's taller. Like, Juanito was short, man, and so this dude was sitting there kind of like shoving him, and like I seen through the peephole of my door like what was going on. And
Did I give you the beat a bitch stick?
Yeah, I had that stick at the time, and I had it in my hand as I was like looking out there, and I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing to Juanito? And Juanito, he was like, I don't know, man. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what are you mad about?
He was drunk 95% of the time.
Well, that
Juanito
was because
was
of
drunk 95% of the time.
Well,
he was high 100% of the time. He was drunk 95% of the
right,
time.
and like specifically
88% of the time.
Specifically at that point because of what was going on with his ex and his kid and shit. So I understood.
Which is crazy because I don't know if you know about his chick, but his chick was an Ethiopian immigrant.
Yeah. I
and
believe
she came down and she like 100% like Americanized, and she's like,
Yeah, dude. No, it was fucked up what happened with him, and anyways, like I was sitting there watching through my people going on, and I'm just like, I poked my head out. I was like, hey, what's up? And dudes, it was this dude and a chick who's kind of yelling at Juanito, and there was a third chick, or a second chick, I guess. So 3 people, and so apparently what was going on was they were leaving, and the one chick couldn't find her pipe and they were yelling at Juanito about it for some reason.
Why would he want to steal a piece?
I know he didn't want. He's like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, why are you so upset? Like, what can I do, man? I don't know what's going on. Like and so I kind of diffused the situation, and I went upstairs and I found the girl's pipe, and I was like, here you go, get the fuck out of here. And so they left, and I like took Juanito back up to his apartment, man, and I hung out with him for a bit, and he was just talking about like all his shit, and I hung out and like smoked with him for a bit, and I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna go to bed. You gonna be all right? And he's like, oh, shit, this pipe is cracked. And I was like, I got another one for you. And I went back downstairs and I got him like random piece that I had. I was like, here you go, dude, just for you. Just don't worry about it. And he was so fucked up. He didn't even remember I gave him that piece. He told me he told me a couple of days later, like, dude, look at this piece that some chick gave me. I was like, motherfucker,
he thought it was that piece that chick was stealing. What the fuck?
I was like, dude, motherfucker, I gave you that piece.
God damn it! Now I think he did put that piece in his couch.
but yeah, dude, no, like that was a sketchy ass neighborhood for real. And,
dude, you remember when the fucking crackhead fucking flop house moved in?
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad we got out of there when we did, because like right there was shitty as fuck. That dude broke that fucking window.
Well,
like,
you moved out beforehand, and the dude that moved into your place was this like.
Oh,
cool
that guy!
Dude.
Yeah, that guy who had two tiny little dogs.
Yeah, he was all right. He was a cool little. He was cool. And then last thing I remember was like drinking vodka with him, and I drank too much vodka, and the cops got called.
I will say this: there were a couple times like I had one. There was a customer that used to come in a lot at Circle K, and he comes in one night and he has a plastic bag and a bottle in it, and he's like, hey man, somebody gave me this bottle of like whiskey bourbon, but I don't really like it. Do you want it? And I was like, I'll take it. And just leave it there. And so like he left it there for me, and I would fucking like, I took it home and fucking like I drank that shit in one night.
Nice. Hey, it's Denny. Denny, what it do?
Denny, Happy New Year.
Well, she's in the future, bro.
Well, then, Happy Old New Year? I don't know. It's not that far into the future. I don't think.
Circle K. Mantran Manor, dude.
Mantran
what
Manor.
The fuck?
That neighborhood, dude, I drive past it every once in a while. And it's crazy to see. I used to steal the Wi-Fi from the EGs across the street.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, yeah. That's how you did it. And you know what's funny is like I didn't realize it, but there were these two lesbian chicks that worked there that I ended up kind of like inadvertently knowing
because of a weed dealer.
Weed dealer.
Yeah, I know.
And shit, and like, and then they used to come into my Circle K, and they recognized me at first, and then I was like, oh shit, that's where I know you. And so like, occasionally I'd give them like, I'd be like, whatever, you can have a soda for free today, and
yeah.
And then like I'd go to the EGs and they'd hook me up with like a free EGs or a free fucking like an extra size on my sandwich.
They just charge you for the sandwich and then like supersize it.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, and it was just it ended up being a cool hookup. Yeah,
you order the regular menu and they up everything. You get a large soda with large fries and a fucking 12-inch sandwich.
Yep. And yeah, dude, it was
with extra
awesome.
Meat and pickles.
It was like, there's been a few times that there've been a few places like that I've gotten hooked up at, like on regular occasions. Like there was that EG's, and there was an Arby's up in Phoenix that like my dog used to get me extra fucking curly fries.
We drove. Okay, so I went to a hockey game with Zeus. And we were driving by an Arby's, and Zeus's son seen Arby's, and he goes, "We have the meats.
We have the meats." God damn, dude.
He's like, "Dad, Arby's, we have the meats.
We have the meats."
I cracked up, dude. I busted out laughing so hard.
Dude, I would have too. That's fucking great. Dude, Arby's. You remember when like Arby's was like a high end?
No.
You don't remember that?
I've never.
I mean, maybe
I've
it's
never
just my
eaten
experience.
Arby's until I dated a white chick.
racist.
I'm being serious. I'm being dead fucking serious. I never had Arby's until I dated a white chick.
Well, there was
and
a time
once I dated this white chick, she was like, "Hey, let's go get some Arby's." I'm like, my brother or her brother worked at worked at Arby's.
That's how it works,
dude. I know the scent of this dude coming home from a shift at Arby's, and it was like,
not good,
bro. And he's like, yeah, I got some fucking cherry pies though, and he fucking.
I will say this: they have amazing shakes. I love their Jamocha shake.
All I know is
they have a Jamocha shake.
It was like a Montana roast beef sandwich or some shit like that. Like,
oh, you had the it was beef and cheddar.
It's called
beef and cheddar.
Yeah, probably. It's
beef and cheddar.
It's Montana. It's called a Montana, and he would come home every single night with Montanas and curly fries.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the big Montanas. Yes, dude. Yeah. Dude, I remember they were. Yeah, they were good shit. The roast beefs and all that, and
man,
I could go for a beef and cheddar right now, dude. I'll go for a beef and cheddar all day,
dude. When an Arby's lets me, who's not working there, go behind the counter and be like, "Hey, Brian,
oh well, that's not a good Arby's. That's not a good Arby's.
Oh, I'm doing this. I'm shredding, and he was shredding the meat, and the meat comes in this fucking package that's like vacuum sealed and shit like that. And it's just like, he just goes, all right, here's the sandwich, and and then they just put the sauce on it, and that's it.
Do you ever have any of their Market Fresh sandwiches?
No. I don't eat Arby's.
Oh man, there was one that was right where I used to live up in Phoenix, and I used to go there a lot. And it was actually the one that I went to. My dad used to take me to, but the
you've never been behind what it takes to make an Arby's sandwich.
Oh, I had one of my good friends worked at Arby's. He was older than me, so he was like the first one of my friends that actually had like a job.
It's
the first
edible
job.
because
it's edible.
But
I know he's described to me like it's still something. I don't care. I'll eat it. I don't care.
It was like when Taco Bell had
he told me about
through,
like,
you remember when Taco Bell went through their shit?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, they're
well, do you remember
they're making their shells out of the same shit that they feed pigs with.
Well, do you know like my one of my brother-in-law's friends who was into like construction and stuff, like his dad was like a while back there was a material that's used in making drywall, right? So this particular material, the second highest purchaser of this material,
have you ever seen a picture of Danny?
Was McDonald's.
Really?
Yes. He said that the second highest purchaser of this particular material that was mainly used to create drywall was purchased by McDonald's, and it had been used supposedly in their burgers. And that's why McDonald's came out a few years
and they're
ago
like 100% beef,
100% beef patties,
Angus beef patties, or whatever.
Because because of that shit.
Do you remember that post that happened on Reddit recently about this glitter company?
No.
It's about this dude.
Maybe I don't know.
This dude had a tour of a glitter company. Like he's a journalist, and he was kind of like, "Hey, I'm kind of interested in where you guys, where your market is and shit like that." And their biggest market didn't want to be disclosed.
Okay, I think I did hear. I did hear there was. He
wasn't allowed to disclose. Like the woman didn't want to disclose who their biggest
purchaser was. Yeah.
And because I believe maybe it's a food company who didn't want people to believe that it's glitter. And I think it may be like a shake or Dairy Queen with their ice cream.
Their blizzards.
Yeah.
That's how they get some.
No. Just their plain vanilla ice cream probably has glitter in it.
I'd still eat it. And I haven't had Dairy Queen in a long time. I don't know,
but have you ever seen a picture of Danny?
Danny
the prank?
No, I haven't. Oh, Danny the prank call bitch? No, I haven't seen a picture of Danny.
She's pretty hot.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, good on ya.
I'm just saying, she's pretty hot.
All right.
You've never seen a picture?
No, I haven't. Well, no, I haven't. What would I lie about this? No, I haven't seen a picture of Danny.
I'm surprised. I thought you followed everyone on Twitter.
I didn't know Danny was on Twitter, and I haven't been able to access Twitter lately.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with
actually.
it. You know?
I've had problems too.
It's been posting random shit for me, so I don't know.
The Getting Off Topics just posted
Yeah.
something recently?
I mean, not recently, but the last time I tried to log in, there was some random shit. Like there was, I mean, I know there was also from the with Ham and Zeus one, the Grim Reaper shit.
Do you think Zeus hacked in all that?
I don't know. Would it be the ghost of Zeus at this point?
No, because
No?
Zeus is still alive. I mean, he's just doing his thing right now. But
And we have to respect that.
do you? Think
And I do
he
respect that. I respect
Do you
the hell
think
out of
Zeus is anonymous?
He's V for Vendetta. Yes.
He's Guy Fawkes.
He's V for Vendetta.
Guy Fawkes.
No, V for Vendetta.
Natalie Portman.
Shaved head Natalie Portman. Yes.
Makes sense. All right, all right, guys. Yeah, I think we're done here.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us as we get off topic tonight. I had a list of stuff to talk about, and we talked about one thing.
Destiny for an hour.
That wasn't even on the list. We
Dude,
talked
about Destiny for an hour.
We talked about Bobby Boussalet. Bobby Boussalet.
Gino Constantino.
You know I always get consent. That's why they call me Gino Constantino. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Josh. That's Ham. Send us your voicemail to 520-812-6668. Give us your Chewbacca impressions. Or a Jawa impression. You know what? I think Chewbacca impressions outshine Jawa impressions. I want to hear a Jawa impression. Give us your best Utini.
Utini.
520-812-6668. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year.
And follow us on YouTube.
On the YouTubes at Yo Bro Radio. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell.
All right, guys.
One extra second. That was it. That was the one extra second.